Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing great today. So today I just want to share some scholarship opportunities with you. A lot of you have reached out to me. Some members of our Telegram communities have also been asking about scholarship opportunities. So today I'll be sharing a few of them with you, and I'll go through the pages with you guys so you can see how to apply. You can see the deadlines, you can see what the scholarship is about, the schools and all of that. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly go ahead to hit the subscribe button down below, as I'll be sharing more as time goes on. You should also follow me on Instagram, because I share on my Instagram stories scholarship opportunities as they come up. You know, Facebook, Instagram is more faster in passing information. You should also join our Telegram community. On there I share a lot of these opportunities. We get to ask questions, answer questions, provide updates, information about visa, schooling in the US and everything. So with all of that out of the way, guys, let's just get into today's video. And I want to also appeal to you that please kindly support this video, support the effort that has gone into this video by hitting the like button and leaving your comments down below. What this does is it helps to push this video on YouTube, and with that this channel can grow. Thank you so much. God bless you. So the first university we'll be considering today, as you can see on my screen, is the University of New Haven. And right now I'm on the scholarship page because that is the focus of this video. So just go to newhaven.edu. So once you go to newhaven.edu, you'll just be able to see everything you need to know about the school. But right now I'm on the admissions page, which okay, I can just go back, but I don't want to waste time, so because I don't want this video to be too long, see about other schools to review. I believe you guys know how to navigate universities websites, different schools. So right now we are on the admissions page, and you can see admissions here, graduates. So if you look at this now, there are different types of assistantship and scholarships. So the first one here is the provost assistantship and dean scholarship opportunities. So it says that it's granted for different academic departments with each college, within each college at the University of New Haven. So meaning that if you are not a United States citizen, is not a problem. So if you are an international student, which I believe most of my audience members are, this is a good opportunity. So to qualify for this, you need to know your deadline. What are the deadlines you need to take note of? So for provost assistantship, spring, so if you are coming for spring 2023, meaning that you should have applied to this school by October 1st. So there's no separate application for the scholarship. The only thing is you need to have submitted your application, all the requirements of your application, to the school by the deadline. So October 1st, if your for that priority 1 deadline. For priority 2 deadline is November 1st for spring. So October 1st, meaning that the latest date you can apply for spring 2020 for spring is November 1. So if you are considering spring 2023, the deadline you need to apply is November 1. Like a graduate assistantship, yeah. So it's like your GA, and this one you will be working. To work, you get 75% of your tuition waived, and then you still make an hourly rate, which here is between 15 to 20 hours per week. So meaning that your tuition assistance already reduces your school fees. Then even with the money you'll be earning, you can offset the balance of the school fees to the school. So those are two opportunities that you can have. And this provost assistantship is divided into two: research assistance and teaching. So for research, you'll majorly be doing research, and for teaching, you'll be assisting the professor, like it's been written here, in grading papers, labs, and all of that. So let's not waste so much time. You guys can check this website and read more about this. So there is the Dean Scholarship. You can see this one provides up to 50% tuition assistance, and the deadline is also indicated as well. So if you want to apply, you just go to the apply link and it takes you to the application page. You can see the requirements here: online application, 50% non-refundable fee, letters of recommendation. So all these application requirements are actually similar to other schools. So transcripts, certain majors, so that means GRE is program specific. So check your program to see if GRE is required rather. So basically this is for the University of New Haven. So check out the University of New Haven, guys. Let's go to the next one. So another university we want to look at is the University of Mississippi. And as you can see, I'm already on the International Student and Scholar Services. So right now you can see that they have funding support for graduate international students. International is the keyword for me, so meaning that you guys can partake from it. It doesn't necessarily need to be a United States citizen. And they have graduate assistantship. So sometimes you might not get scholarship, like they will tell you, oh, we're giving you 20,000. You might not get cash scholarship sometimes, but sometimes the value of the graduate assistantship they will give you, yeah, it might be more than it will be very substantial. So like some schools will give 75%, some can give 50% tuition waiver. Yeah, so I believe they require part-time teaching, that is graduate assistants, some with laboratory assistants, research, all of these things. And they provide stipends as well. They provide stipends which is 10 to 20 hours per week, and you see the tuition support that they provide. So they are eligible to receive a partial or full support towards their base tuition during the fall and spring semester. Generally is 75% of base tuition for assistantship or instructorship, paying at least $2,500 per semester. And then for those that are paying at least $5,000 per semester, they can get up to 100%. Can you see? So this is a very, very good deal. So if your school fee is up to $2,500 per semester, you get 75% of that waived. So 75% of $2,500 will be waived for you. If you are paying up to $5,000 per school fees per semester rather, you can get 100% of it waived, meaning that you don't have to pay anything. And don't forget that you are still getting stipends here for the hours that you work, and most hourly rates are from like $12 to $20. So meaning that you still have some money to take care of yourself, to pay your house rent, to pay your bills. So guys, don't waste time, jump on this opportunity right now. The application is still on. Now let's go check the application deadline. Let's go and check the deadline. So we'll come to this graduate. They have undergraduate, they have graduate. So graduate applicants is what we're considering now. If you're an undergrad, you can easily visit the undergrad page as well. So their requirements are similar to every other thing that you will need. They have application fee, letter of recommendation, yes, and all of that. So this is the admission deadline page. So for graduate school, the admission deadline varies by program. So for accountancy, summer deadline is May 1st, for spring deadline is December 1, and for fall deadline is August 1st. So if you want to come for fall 2022, meaning that, and if you want to study accounting, you can still apply because the fall deadline is August 1. So take advantage of this, guys, if you want to come for fall 2022 semester, and just go through this page to see the deadline for your program. Guys, so this is another scholarship opportunity that I found at Auburn University at Montgomery. So what I like about this place, this is the first thing that caught my attention. So free laptop for incoming freshmen. Freshmen are basically like undergrads, first year undergrad students. So if you are going for a bachelor's degree program, this is an opportunity for you if you don't have a laptop. Yeah. So now they have scholarship opportunities for international students, and you can see that they have for undergrad and graduate students. So their scholarship amounts varies from $2,000 to $10,000. So for students who pay full out of state tuition, they can apply for scholarship. Out of state tuition is what you pay as an international student. So for an undergrad, what are the requirements you need to make? So there are different types of scholarship. There's the International Undergrad War Hawk Scholarship, and there is the Undergrad AUM Scholarship. So for this you earn $4,000 per year, and for this you get $2,000 per year as an undergrad. So what you need to do is to have your high school transcript evaluated, and you should be on a 3.0 to you should be on a 3.0 if you are using a 4.0 skill, but you need to write your TOEFL, IELTS, all of those things. So also you can see the rest of the requirements if to apply to this. They are basically similar. This is 68, this is 76. So the WAOC has a higher score requirement. For graduates now, you get like similar amounts as well for these different categories of scholarship. And for your undergrad GPA, you need to have made at least a 3.0 GPA on a 4.0 skill. So after you have evaluated your transcript, you'll be able to qualify for this. And if you don't qualify for this, you might be able to qualify for this if you get a 2.75 total out of 4.0. So also there are other scholarships available, which is for this category. This is International Graduate Focus Scholarship. So with this, you can get up to $10,000 for the length of your program if you are doing any of this course. So if you are taking any of this course, you would be able to enjoy this scholarship. If you want to apply to this school, you can basically apply from here. Let's see their requirements, see if it is something that you are interested in. So those are resuming for fall 2022, and some are the ones receiving laptops. For international students, this is where you would apply. Click apply. Let's see what the requirement is. So you need to create an account. I don't want to create an account, so I'll just go back. I don't want to create an account. Let me just go read this requirements for you guys. So if you want to check the admission requirements, you go to admissions. Then if you're an international student, which I assume most of you are, go to international students. So when you go to international students, you scroll down, then you can find undergraduate admissions requirements or graduate admissions requirements. For the purpose of this video, we would assume that yeah, a graduate student. So we'll click this. Let's see the application requirements. And online, no application fee, so that is good news for us. No application fee. Official transcript, proof of English proficiency except you are exempt. Then on one of the graduates entrance exams, so you need to do GRE or GMAT, and then you need to have your bank statements and other programs. Some programs have some additional requirements, so you should check for the program you want to do and submit your application. So most of these requirements are similar to what you would submit for most schools, which I think is fine. And so you can just follow that all step by step. And the deadline for fall semester is July 15th, so which is about a few days from here, like 2 days from now. Hopefully you guys can apply on time. If not, you just brace up for spring semester, which is November 15, which I would even encourage that you take your time to do, because application can take a long time getting your documents and everything. So brace up for November 15th, and we have seen what the application looks like. So that is it for the Auburn University at Montgomery. Guys, so this is another scholarship that you can take advantage of if you're interested in attending the Stanford University. But one thing about the scholarship is that you need to apply separately for it, differently from the application you'll be submitting for admission. So it is open to international students as well as students from the United States, and there are a lot of things that happen with this funding. So you can see scholars receive a fellowship for up to 3 years of tuition. So if you are doing a graduate program or a PhD, if you are doing a master's program or a PhD, you would get tuition free. You get a stipend for living and academic expenses. You get a travel stipend for 1 annual trip to and from Stanford. So based on where you're coming from, you also get that. Now let us look at right now the application is open, so let's learn more. Let's come here and see what we need to do. So what are the dates and deadlines? So the date and deadline for the scholarship program is July 1st, 2022. That's when it opens. We're already in July and the deadline closes by October 12, 2023. So right now, most of their programs for 2022 have closed. So if you're applying for this scholarship program, and that means you want to get admission for 2023, which will be opening soon. I'll show you guys shortly. So the application deadline for each program varies by the program. You will need to go check for your department, the course you're interested in, to see if the application to know when the application would close actually. So applications are currently open. Now let's see the eligibility for this program. You can see Stanford University is a very good school. It is one of the top schools in the United States, though it's a bit competitive, but you guys are champions, you are superstars. So yeah, I wanted to look for the eligibility of the scholarship program. So let's see. Eligibility. So there are two baseline requirements. The first is that you should get admission to the University of Stanford either for a master's degree program or a PhD degree program. And the second is that you should have earned your bachelor's degree by January 2016 or later, meaning that your bachelor's degree program should not have been gotten before 2016. So the next cohort that they are taking right now is 2023, as you can see, which is the one that will open very soon, and you need to watch out for. So now you can see here now that they said BUS bachelor's degree or its equivalent from a college or university. So don't be worried that, oh, I don't have a US bachelor's degree, because this has answered the question for you. To be eligible, you must meet the requirements of the graduate program that you wish to pursue and all the equivalents of a US bachelor's degree program from a university or college of recognized standing. So this is a question here. What if you've not graduated from an institution? What if you've graduated from an institution outside the US? So it's not a problem. Ensure that you are able to get a scholarship, or ensure that you're able to get admission into Stanford first. Once you're able to do that, then it says here that you see the Stanford's guideline for minimum level of studying, which is what would open here now for international students. So if you have other questions, you can see they've already been answered for you. If you've graduated before or before 2015, what are the things that you need to do? So this would answer your questions. But now let us look at eligibility for the master's degree program, minimum education requirements. So meaning that before you apply to Stanford, you should have a bachelor's degree either from the US or international equivalent. So for Africa, meaning that your bachelor's degree should be like a 4-year program with honors. If you're from Asia, you can see all the requirements. So for different countries of the world, you can see all the requirements, guys. There's also an English requirement, so look out for all of that. Now let us look at this is application to the school itself. So right now the online application for graduate study has closed, but will open in mid-September 2022 for spring. So if you want to come to Stanford in January 2023, you should keep this on your radar and have it in mind to start your process by mid 2022. So what application fee? The application fee is $125 and it is non-refundable. However, there are waivers. So there are 3 categories of fee waivers. So if you don't qualify for this, you will qualify for this, and this is like if you can't enjoy it under any of this category, you can get it here, which is if you have met the school's eligibility requirements for admission and you don't qualify under the diversity program, or you are not a US citizen or permanent resident, then you can apply for this. So you need to request the waiver 2 weeks, at least latest by 2 weeks before the application deadline. So all the information you need to know, get on it. gradadmissions.stanford.edu. I hope you guys have enjoyed this.